Hi guys, hope you're all doing well and welcome to this week's Crypto Chiefs YouTube video where we're going to take a look at Filecoin or FIL. Before we begin the video, please as always don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and in the comments section below I'll pin two links, one to our free Telegram group where you can receive daily market updates as well as updates on the trades we have taken in the premium group, and also a link to our website where you can check out all of the results from our premium signals group. So the reason we're going to look at Filecoin is just because in the recent days and last couple of weeks there's been a narrative around the Chinese based coins with news that Hong Kong is sort of looking at more at crypto regulation and adopting crypto, as well as the strong chance that China is about to begin quantitative easing. So of course this is sort of positive news in that area of the world. So we've seen a lot of the Chinese coins pumping and Filecoin has been one of those. So we're looking here first at the weekly chart, and we can see that obviously in the last couple of days and the last few days really, we've seen quite a pullback across crypto, across the market. So we have seen a move down after the big pump we had last week, but we can clearly see that we failed to test or get above the summer 2022 highs. So it was actually unable to test the $10 mark here, and it's seen a sort of 40% pullback since then. If we see here as well, there is clear weekly demand. So if you're looking to take a longer term position to buy into this, perhaps for a medium to long term swing, this looks like a nice area here. Really clear weekly demand level starting around $5.70 all the way down to $5 really would not be a bad area to look to accumulate this for a longer term move back up, looking to really test the summer highs that we was unable to this time. Looking at the daily chart now, and we can see, if we draw the fib levels from the highs that we saw in the summer 2022 down to the low point here in December 2022, we can see the exact point of rejection here was from that 786 fib level at $9.43. Right now it's sort of hovering around the 0.5 fib level here. And if we go and use the trend line tool, it does look like there's a very clear uptrend running all the way from mid-December, like that. So we haven't yet retested that trend line support, so that is something to keep an eye on as well. That would coincide with our weekly demand that we highlighted on the other chart, and even on the daily chart, that weekly demand area is very obvious. We can see that strong period of consolidation in this area here, and then running the fib levels the other way, so from the low in December up to that recent high, we can see that the 618 fib level would coincide really nicely with that support trend line and the lower area of that weekly demand. So probably an optimum entry would be closer to the $5 mark to start building a medium to long term position. If you're looking at it more from a short-term trade point of view, then let's look at the 4-hour chart, and we can see, well, there's a 4-hour order block we've got right here, and if we run that right across with the rectangle tool, we can see so far that is the exact area where the bounce come from. So we touched that wick there, and it's bouncing back. It's holding as support at the moment. Wouldn't necessarily be looking to take a long right here, especially looking at this currently is the weekend. It's quite a wide range as well, sort of a 4% order block. So if anything, I'd prefer a move down to the lower end of that order block there. And let's look at the volume profile as well. So if we look at it for the month of February across this range, what this does, this shows us 70% of the traded volume is inside this highlighted area here. And the lower end of that order block, so around about $6.40, is also the value area low, which is very likely to provide a good bounce level as well. So for me, if I was to take a long position for a short-term trade, I would say for you to set alerts around $6.40, looking for a bounce off the lower part of that order block there and the value area low. And I would be looking from there to target a move back towards the point of control. So the upper $7 area, that would likely become resistance, old support area here, new resistance. We've also got this this gap to fill very clearly on this wick from the move down yesterday. Yeah, so $6.40 is a nice area to look to bid, targeting a move back up towards the upper $7 area. Hope you found this video useful, guys, and I will see you next week on the next one.